All right. Good morning slash afternoon slash evening, everybody. This is Blake Moore here in GP4SC. We're back at again for
Hello.
preseason testing here, but instead at the famous Indina as also drawn as Indina Ferrari. Instead, we're here at the United States in Road America. Alongside me today will be Robert Ionescu back.
Yes, hello everybody. Sorry for me joining just a little bit late, but we're here in Wisconsin at Elkhart Lake, and this is one hell of a track. I hope we can have an entertaining session.
I can agree more. So I think we should get right into the action, shall we?
Yeah, let's go. It's going to be bone dry, no chance of rain until after the session, so no fret whatsoever.
Yeah. Last time, last time in Imola was basically just topped by the three entrance series drivers of Sam Facts, Josh Things, and I think I forgot the other one.
You also
No, Softon was at the back. He was at the back.
well, the session is now underway. 1 hour on the clock. That will probably end sooner than that.
It's because of
Who's going to be the first driver out on track, I wonder?
okay.
As we're waiting, we have some movement in the garage.
It's Victor.
Looks like it might very well be Victor Bobo.
Yeah, yeah, and as well as another BMW. I think that's softening. I think behind him. And as the DTM cars will roll out onto.
This track is actually it's quite long, but it's very entertaining to drive.
I think you can.
I will take you guys through a lap with Victor Bobo once he gets it started. Just a little bit of patience first,
I think
because
I can.
we still got.
I think I was saying like you did Imola last time. I was thinking I could do the lap. I could talk about the lap this time. So if you want to.
You just deafened yourself meanwhile, so I guess I'm going to have to take. Now you're back.
Never mind.
So I'll the lap, but that's
I'll do the lap. Don't worry.
still a ways away. We got lots
Well,
of cars out on track.
yeah. Nearly the entire field is on the track. Yeah, I think the entire field's on the track. Hooray! So Victor Bobo just point out if I cut the corner, just yeah, I'm gonna stop that. So I've already done the lap around Road America once with the Champion Series, but I'm gonna do it again this time around. So we got to start the lap. So you go up the hill at a blistering speed, try to keep that momentum up when you go up the hill, and especially goes down it. So we're going to cross the line. So on board with a Bobo.
It's
So
a long run down to turn one.
yes, indeed. But along that on the turn one, you need to get the apex there. Do not touch the curb too much. Go down the hill into turn 3 and 2. Just try to cut as much curve as you can before you can get onto the back straight into the Moran sweep between 4 and 5, which is which is the second long straight on the track before you head into the heavy braking zone into turn 5. And it goes back up the hill again into turn 6 and 7. In the Toyota branding there, just trying to brake early as soon as possible before you reach the bridge, and then you go into turn 7.
And that's the slowest part of the track.
So it's part of the track where you go flat out into hurry downs and then into the longest corner on the track, which is the carousel, which is 9 and 10. So you need to keep lots of speed into the corner, but you need to have to lift up and just a little bit, just to make sure the car has loads of momentum. So out of the carousel, you just go flat through the kink, and he just go flat into Castle Bottoms and then into Canada Corner, which is another heavy braking zone. Getting into first gear, just get a lot of use as much runoff as possible, and then just go through turn 13 flat, and then you another braking zone for the final corner, and get as much speed off of the exit of the corner. Just go flat, keep the momentum going, go as you go up the hill, and then start finish straight, and he does no
That's
out,
the
and it's going to
fastest
be a
lap.
1:39 for Victor Ibobo. So Will Neller.
Yeah, Sopanen goes into second place. He goes third. Hamid is going fourth fastest. We have Franco Gamba in the meantime. And Franco Gamba is going to go seventh quickest. Rubino Gonzalez is fifth fastest. Mackenzie sixth. Bapiro, he goes fourth. Goes fifth. It goes Turvik goes Turvik goes third. Blake Moore, he goes into fourth place. Continue 13th, make that 14th because Fact has gone 7th. Your Finks goes 14th. Michael Clark goes 3rd. Max Skillen crossing the line goes 20th. Two drivers left. Daniel Fraser goes 16th. Roland Muchum goes. Sopanen appears to be on an improvement at the moment in that middle, so expect him to climb up the table a little bit. But Victor Bobo was at the first lap of them all, set the fastest lap of them all so far. As we look on board of Hamid, and yeah, sorry, my screen is a little bit Bobo second, and then Graf in third. 18th fastest. We're looking on board Xavier Ruiz. Gonzalez goes up to third, and Gama goes fastest for him. It looks like Sopanen is not improving them in the first sector. Titkov goes 15, but there is a much bigger gap now than there was at Imola. I think you would agree, Blake. Looks like Blake's not here. Skillen improved but stays 22nd. 31st, sorry. First, not 22nd. Apologies. I just haven't been feeling great today. Muchin is 14th there. I think that's anyway. As we're still on board finishing a lap right now on the long. I don't expect him to improve.
Oh boy, this is
Up.
oh no.
Yes, there is not much. Sorry.
Okay, great pace. Keep this focus.
So yeah, and Graf now goes fastest by 2/10 of a second, so he's found some extra pace. Definitely showing the tires. Yeah, we are lagging a little bit. Watching we're watching him. Currently not improving.
Yeah, like my internet.
No, I'm having lag as well. Gonzalez is
I think
he was
Rob, do you realize two micers just keep cutting out, right?
Let
Yeah. It just,
what?
Well, for me, it literally just cuts off like mid sentence.
Say
Okay, so I'm saying is that
sorry.
your
Can you
mic. Meet that. No, I'm
look?
good.
It's just a matter of lag.
Yeah. I don't know what's falling. I need to tell you.
As Xavier is finishing a lap. Let me try to get my mic better.
Then I agree.
There you go. Should be much better now as we're on board with Daniel Fraser. Getting a nice shot of his rear wing. Let's see if we can improve in the middle sector. He's currently down in S1. And in the middle sector he's also going to be down by quite a substantial margin. This lap is not it.
Yeah.
Suppanen is also in the middle of another lap, so we'll stick with him. Through the left he goes. And now through the right-handed carousel as Clark goes second fastest. Job from him. So there's that. So down by 3/10 of a second. So yeah, throwing this time neither is through the right-hander he goes. Now down this and now down the hill through the left here.
Just taking this
Into turn. That is, I believe. Yeah, I think the F1 cars could take it flat if they raced around here, but these cars not quite flat enough.
Yeah.
As Sopa getting ready to get up going, let's see if we can improve the first sector this time. The first sector is mostly just two corners and two straights, because I don't really count the one between turn 1 and turn 2. But Sopanen is actually up on his personal best in the first sector. So that's interesting. Looks like his old best was pretty bad, given that he improved on it.
I think so. He might improve on it unless he gets the front down, of course.
Blake, you're very quiet sounding as well.
Oh yeah. It was because. Oh yeah. He's better. It's,
Uh,
Yeah. It's always been like this, Rob.
Whatever the case, so we're still watching Sopanen.
Yeah. And he's
Well,
on
try to get it sorted, because I'm not feeling a 100%, you know.
Well, can take over, but I don't know about me because I remember doing a commentary race by myself and it didn't go well. So yeah.
Well, alright. As Parrish is coming into the pits this lap, here we have Turvik, who's just gone out on track. Looks like he's being another car. 100%. The pills I'm on are a little weird. Clark saying I'm feeling much relaxed with the car so much. I'm so very happy. So I'm very happy it went so far, but it's only preseason. It's like warming up for the season opening. Yeah, that's pretty much it. As here goes Finks. Down the inside, you can take that track position.
And Sofman's on his personal best, but how then he's goes into the pits. That's not.
Yeah, he's coming in. Tell me, Blake, what do you think of this track?
I can say this is America's Spa because it has a lot of elevation change, interesting corners, and and a lot of corners that can easily bite you. So carousel is one of them, and even like flat obstacle, like the King of Canada corner, can catch many people out. So this track is challenging.
It's not unlike Imola in a way. It's quite narrow and it's got no real runoff other than the grass and gravel.
But the last corner is very wait a second.
Yeah, this track is pretty punishing. You don't want to go off track at any point because if you do, you'll
Only
probably have a very bad lap.
only the final corner can be forgiven because there's a lot of runoff areas. And still, there's no runoff area. There's only grass.
Yeah, and the track is pretty narrow. There are some overtaking opportunities, but this circuit is very technical. As we're on board with Titkov, up the hill he goes. This straight feels like it never ends. Mochin is currently down on his personal middle sector by quite some margin as he goes through into turn 12, flick nice and early, getting on the throttle then quickly to go for 13, the flat out left-hander before the final corner of turn 14. And Neller has improved. He is now 10th fastest. As Mochin crosses the line, he is not on an improvement. No improvement for him there, and neither for the car behind, who is starting another lap now. But yeah, I think the best part about this circuit is definitely the elevation changes. They can make the course very challenging, I think.
On paper, it doesn't look like an overtaking in around America, but you can actually look at it on real life. You can see that it's a very interesting track, especially the elevation changes. I think the track where it's flattest, it's like the carousel and the vertical corners, but the rest of it is just uphill.
To prepare for this data of testing, I actually played some Forza Motorsport 6 at Road America. I played with the F1 car, and I managed to get a lap of a 1.4. So clearly, these DTM cars are a little bit off the pace.
Yeah, a little bit off the pace, way off the pace.
Still, it's a very challenging track, but if you do hook a lap up right just fine.
All you need to do is
We're
just
still on board.
continue.
Still on board with Muchin we are. That's what I was going to say. Yeah, sorry, I'm not feeling 100%. It's probably my pills or something like that. But nevertheless, Muchin is not improving there. Oh man. No, I'm sorry, I'm just very sleepy. There might be a need to replace me if I can't carry on, but I'll do my best to try to carry on as Skillen is now fastest now, so he gets himself into the top 10 with that effort. Watching, can he improve in the first sector? No is the answer. Quite a ways down, is he? Yes, and he is quite a ways down. Quintino improves, 14 fastest for him, so good improvement for the Brazilian driver as he revs up here wee, flicking the car in through the right-hander, and then back on the throttle once again for the second straight. And towards the hard braking zone of turn 3 he's go. Mochin once again down. Sorry, commentating a test can get pretty boring, but nevertheless, it's better to have someone at the mic rather than nobody.
Um, uh, about testing in general.
Nell
I don't want to
Neller is 10th fastest now.
nice. Unless he can pick up the momentum.
I think my lag issues should be sorted out in the meantime. Xavier Wee is about to finish another lap. Let's see what. Let's not see what he can do. Fraser improves. He is 12th fastest now, as Will Neller is on another improvement, it appears. Let's see what can achieve on this lap as he goes through the left-hander and now in towards the carousel, turn 10. Very fast corner, easy to make a mistake and just understeer off. But he took the car up quite nicely as he goes through the kink. Xavier Weaver on board of him. He is he did not improve on his previous lap. What about this time around? No. Quite a way down, 4 tenths off the pace. As Neller should be finishing his lap soon enough. Here goes Turvik down the inside. He's got that move done, or has he? No, still side by side, the pair of them. Turvik is gonna have the inside for turn 12 as we jump back to Wee. 40 minutes on the clock left, and yeah, we currently not an improvement. Did Neller get to improve on his lap? I don't think so either. So he must have lost some time in the last sector. As here goes Xavier Wee through the middle sector, split 9 tenths down. This is not going to be an improvement.
Yeah, for sure. Here's some facts. Just trying to find a way to get into.
He's starting a brand new run here. Let's see, he can improve in the first sector. So let's stick with fact. As Parrish improves to go 14th fastest, takes that away from Quintino. But some fact is currently on an improvement. The man who topped yesterday's session. Fraser goes up into the top 10. He's now 9th, so he's gained a couple of places. But on board with fact, as he goes through the carousel, very challenging corner. You need to be very smooth with your throttle application if you want to get it right. And then keep going through the flat out kink here. Here goes fact. He is still up on his personal best, so I expect him to improve from his 13th position, but I'm not sure where he'll end up. I think he could end up on the outer edges of the top 10 as it stands.
I could agree, but let's see what some facts last time is going to be. Also, Ruiz on improvement. However, he's going into.
He's coming in.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter now that he's improving, but fact will cross the line soon enough. I expect him to get into the top 10. Yes, he can. He goes up to 7th fastest. As the Gamba is majorly down in the first sector, and this could be why he was fighting with another car, it looks like.
It must be skid skill.
Yeah, so it seems. Let's see if fact can hook up another improvement and cement his good performance in testing as Turvik improves but remains 6th fastest.
Slockman is still stuck behind Maximilian TikTok. Yeah, very interesting combination of drivers behind each other.
Yeah, indeed. Two people with vastly different OC experiences. As Sopanen is trying to go down the inside, we're on board with Sam Fact once again. He is up in the first sector. And let's see if we can keep that momentum going through the left-hander. Difficult braking zone as it is downhill. You need to make sure you don't overshoot.
I think 8. TikTok is now just going through turn 3, now into turn 4 with the more around sweep. And that's what it's called, Rob. They had a straight for the halfway turn called more around sweep.
I don't much care for the names. I'm just as long as I keep the numbers right, that's good for me. As Titkov makes that overtake into that corner there.
Well, you can do like turn names. I'm just gonna do like four names, but it's both our styles really. But Sam Fact, anyways, it's just gonna come up the hill. So let's see what time we get, and we immediately get cut to Skull and Pressing Camper. Thanks, race directors. I absolutely love you.
Race directors, huh? Well, Skillen is trying to overtake him, but just doesn't have the grip at the moment to get that move done.
Afternoon.
So
I don't think it's.
Sopanen is quite off the pace at the moment, but he's gonna go for the move on Titkov. Let's see if we can get him down the inside. We're gonna cut away. Sam Fact, who did not improve on his previous lap, but he is improving at the moment. 2.5 tenths down in the first sector though, so looks like he's gonna have to make up the difference in the other sectors.
I think he might have a really good run. I think he might get top 5, maybe top 4 if he's on it. Max
That
Skillen.
depends on if he can match Graf in the middle sector or not.
Yeah.
As now Skillen makes the move, he's got it done. Easy does it into turn 12, Canada corner. I have no idea why they named the corner after Canada, but alas. Here goes Juho Sopanen. It's a free car train now. Sopanen's gone a little bit wide there into turn 2.
Hopefully this has a sign implications for racing here at Road America. Into the heartbreaking zone. What they do we?
I kind of hate how turns 2 and 4 are classed as corners on the track map, even though they're
4 is literally just a long straight with a little bend in it. It's kind of like naming a corner. It's like kind of like putting a corner on like a green district because despite having like the smallest like bend in the world, they will still classify it as a corner. Kind of like indoor.
yeah, they got to turn 11, they got turn 11A. They got turns 2 and 4, which aren't really even turns. So this track really has got, I'd say, 12 corners, but the version we're using, the track map says it has 14 corners. So there's that. But after the mooring sweep, it should be turn 3, not turn 5, to be honest with you. We can have this debate if you want, but yeah, I think it's quite interesting as some factors that the match of lock up into turn 5. No, not turn 5, sorry, not turn 5. He was turn 12, I think.
No, it was turn 6.
Turn 6, my bad, sorry.
I don't know.
As I said, I'm struggling to concentrate a little bit at the moment. But some fact, what can he do? At the moment, he is not improving. Looks like he'll be staying 7th as you have Juho Sopanen ready to come into the pit at the end of this lap. And in the first sector, he's down by half a second, so not good, but it's not like it matters anyway, given he's coming into the pits. In turn 6 we go. Fact is going to finish another lap. As Contino improves, he is 15th fastest. But some Fact does not improve, 8 tenths of a second down, and I think the tire wear is starting to get to him.
Yeah, starting to kick in. Unless some people are smart trying to save tires. But then again, you can easily burn out these kind of tires, and TikTok definitely has broken his time. And look at that.
Yeah, an interesting fight here. He's gonna close the door as Titkov switches to the outside.
I mean, immediately went to stand back. We could not even improve in the first sector.
No, he's definitely not got any more pace left in this stint.
Yeah, and also I got a feeling most of these. I feels like we've been focusing more on Xavier Wee at maximum TikTok and some fat the entire time instead of other people. Everyone else was like, what?
Well, there goes Titkov down the inside of turn 1. And we're not gonna see if he got the move done or not after all. But here's Sam Fact in the Kaitseresnia car, of course. Arash improves, meanwhile, he's 6th fastest now, so he's got a very decent improvement under his belt. Here goes Xavier Wee down the inside. He is still having this battle with Titkov in towards turn 5. We go, and he's got them overtake done.
Daniel Fraser, first person in a while. Never mind, he just swaps up.
Yeah, and to turn 6 again.
Yeah, you gotta be careful when you need to lock up the brakes, especially before hitting the bridge. So
Quintino improves, P15 for him.
Sorry,
Moore goes 9th in the meantime. Decent improvement that was.
Yeah,
So gets
I mean,
himself into the top 10.
I mean, at least more strongly back into it, and the top 11 is separated by 3 tenths of a second, which is a lesser improvement than Imola, because
Well,
it
they're
was
all within 4 tenths. At Imola, the entire field was within 4 tenths, so definitely the longer track length playing a role here.
yeah, and Xavier Wee is still fighting, and Pepero has gone into 8th place.
So he's claimed a couple of places as a result of that improvement. That'll be obviously good news for him, as Xavier Wee is finishing a lap. It's going to be way off the pace, and it is 1.4 seconds off to be precise. And Wee at the moment is down in 19th. He's not having the greatest of sessions.
Yeah, so was also leaving the pit lane. Hopefully, it doesn't cause any carnage, especially for the drivers in front, like Max Verstappen. And I think this is already destroyed Xavier Wee's next run.
Parrish improves, go over to second place. That's a massive improvement.
Wow.
I wish we spent more time looking at Parrish instead of Titkov, to be honest with
I have
you.
no idea what the
N-
cameras are doing. Oh, there we go.
Sopanen is back out onto the track meanwhile, as will Parrish in the first sector. Let's see if he can get an improvement. Nope, he is down by about a tenth on his personal best, 3.5 tenths down on P1.
Indeed. And indeed.
Looks like Parrish was faster than Graf in sectors 2 and 3, but he had disadvantage to him in sector 1, judging by the times.
So the first sector could be make or break lap, unless you can. Unless
Well,
you can.
looks like Graf has greater straight line speed for the time being because sector 1 is almost entirely straights.
Yeah. Okay, we'll put Paris will just go flat. Well, he's not going to improve, isn't he?
No, he's not. Clearly, he's burnt a little bit of his star life with that series of improvements. I don't think he'll be taking the top spot anytime soon on this stint.
Yeah, and also, by the way, and also he will be. Also, his cars will be screaming for help because after he did that second place run, I bet his cars will be screaming for him to come in.
Yeah, indeed. We'll see if he can get a pit indicator or not, but he finishes the lap, no improvement, and he's staying out. Gamma improves. He is up in the 12 fastest in the meantime, so he's got a decent improvement there. He's within half a second of P1. As Parrish once again down in the first sector, this time by 3 tenths. So as Campana improves to go up to the 20th, meaning Josh Finks is down in last actually.
Well, Paris is just going for the carousel and see what he does to the King. And no improvement. As he goes through up the hill, goes for Parish. Going uphill now at a breakneck speed, and he's going. I think that's how he's going through. I stand corrected, but he's coming into the pits after his tires go. Possibly screaming for something, and also, well, I was thinking of Parish for some reason.
Sorry, I'm just not feeling that great.
Um, like,
I'm sorry. I don't think I can continue.
Alright. No, it's alright. It's alright, don't worry. I think Fly might take over. I mean, if he's interested, of course.
Yeah.
I think it's just better for you to get this better to lead.
Okay. Well then, I think I'm going to go and get some rest. I think, but I will still try to stay on. I'm not sure how well I can continue or anything.
Sure.
But we are watching Victor Bovo at the moment, and he is
Can it's such
not improving in the first sector, quite way off the pace.
slowly getting quicker, and Daniel Fraser has coming in. And Gamba, I think we missed some laps out of the Southern in P3.
He's found a decent improvement underneath him after all.
Hero is just slowly but surely just going on
Oh,
his.
don't worry, Franco. I'm just feeling very tired for some reason the entire day, probably because of my pills. Because ever since I got out of the hospital, I've been on a different regime with the pills. So yeah, I'm just feeling very tired for some reason, and yeah, I just want to go to sleep on this, but I want to also carry on this session. So I'm trying my best to carry on.
Hopefully trying to get through the top bit. TJ, right? Funny. Pieces of improvement. This is what it's trying to get us off certain bricks. And his sportsman, Blake Moore, he's trying to use the Mercedes to his advantage, but I don't think it's definitely going to work because he's losing loads of time to Blake Moore ahead, but meanwhile Blake Moore's going to come
He's
into
coming into the pits,
yeah, he is.
so he's not gonna bother him for much longer.
Coming into pits.
Any longer at all.
Boychan, watch from still. Boychan. Mundella is currently not an improvement in his first sector, so he's just trying to just get as many laps in as possible. Just going through the exit kind of the corner into the bridge, and then just going through trying to get carrying the speed up the hill as much as possible.
Well, let's see if he can improve on his position. Currently in 16th fastest. Things is going to cross the line. And he goes 5th. Great improvement there. A big improvement. I think he'll be delighted with that one, to be honest.
Like, to be fair, both very happy with that. And now just be the top 13, but step away to 3 times. Yeah, I'm
Anyway, we're just over 20 minutes in the session. Here's a rundown of the drivers. It's Dennis Graf fastest with Will Parrish second, and it's Juho Sopanen and Franco Gamba, followed by John and Bower and Ramiro Gonzalez. There is Mateusz Turvik and DJ Bapiro. Sam Fact in 11th with Blake Moore in 12th, Jim McKenzie 13th, Daniel Fraser 14th. Then it's Max Gillen, Will Neller, Rebel Contino, Mohamed Usman Hamid, Roland Muchin, Xavier Wee, and the Muchin has just gone on a track. And at the back it is Lin Kapana and Maxim Titkovez. Look at this battle there with Fraser in that blue and white car. Oh yeah, it's not Muchin who's just gone out on track. Sorry, it must have been Hamid or Wee on the cars around him. But Muchin is kind of an improvement. I'm not sure if he'll improve after being impeded by the car in front. So let's see. Here goes Muchin finishing his lap. Can he get an improvement? And get himself out in P19 as he crosses the line? No, he cannot. His teammate Daniel Fraser has been holding him up quite a bit. He's gonna try to overtake him now in turn 1. Careful, boy, but they keep it clean there.
Well, meanwhile, the alley of Will Parrish is now back with everything.
Yeah, indeed. Here goes Muchin down the inside. He's got the move done, so good effort. It's now Parrish's turn to do the same. Muchin has lost so much time in Sector 1 that he can ride off this lap. Just try to focus on to the next one.
Indeed.
This Team Germany is running illegal engines, says Franco. Interesting conspiracy theory.
Very, very funny. Okay, and then just he's cruising along. He's just actually proving no, he's not. No, he's not anymore. He's behind him. And also we just realized TJ Papero is like the first one to like saying I'm done.
Yeah, he's got the checkered flag. We're getting it later than we did at Imola, but still, the session is going to be done shortly. As Muchin does not improve, he'll be starting a new lap though.
And I think Steve hopefully he can not with lockdown. Will Parrish. I hope Will Parrish will just, be what Muchin was driving. Because at the moment he's being there's TJ. No, he's not an improvement. As due to Papirios just going into the Canada corner and just like a much roll-off area, trying to go over to use the curves. I think TJ will be happy because even though he's improved on the first sector, the second sector was not that very good.
No, definitely.
As the two Mercedes are ready to cross the line, TJ Papiro has improved. Osmo Cortina has improved. Car behind, I think. And Will Parrish is getting a bit under on Daniel Fraser. This a bit under. Look at the lines between. The car's a little bit unsettled. With Fraser, Parrish will have to try to go in the king, but it's not going to work. So Fraser's going to have a go. Not Fraser trying to defend the position from Will Parrish in Canada corner, but he's go ahead. I think the widest part of the track is like in sector 3 because it's so wide compared to the straight. The straight leashing narrows up as it goes on top of the hill. Will Nella and maybe we has said that the session is done.
Yep, of course, they're gonna keep going until they come into the pit. As Hamid goes up to 18th, so he's gonna improve. I think he's actually staying in 18th, never mind. But some more cars are getting the checkered flag, which means the session is going to draw to a close sooner rather than later. Because Quintino,
I think that was too much slipstream there, my friend. I think he just ruined his own lap because
yeah, absolutely right. More improved, he is 10th, and he's got the checkered flag next to his name, so as soon as he comes into the pits, that'll be that.
Yeah.
Campana improves to go 16 fastest. He has the checkered flag also. As Papero will be crossing the line, he will come in, which means he'll be the first to finish the session. Quintino goes for the move. He's got it done. As Turek is getting ready to go out onto the track in the Rosberg Audi.
Motrin. Yeah. Okay. TikTok is now into 10th place. Not yet. Okay. Motrian. There we go. Motrian. I need to say. I need to say with a bit of an accent.
Motian.
Motiang. Oh god. Yeah. Dennis Graff is by far the fastest, but by a mile from everyone. As Jay McKenzie goes into P9, and almost half the field is kind of just almost
done.
Yeah, almost done, and almost close as well because never mind. Campana has made a convincing time. Dennis Graff can improve on his original time.
Nope. Looks like Graf will be remaining the fastest. I don't think anybody has the pace to knock him off that P1 at the moment.
He hasn't improved in the first section. I bet his lap will be written off before he gets started. Nice.
I'm happy I was able to hold on at least to continue. I mean, that's obviously a good improvement from myself. But yeah, Graf is on a flying lap right now. Through the carousel he goes, and he's got a good exit. Let's see if we can improve in the middle sector. No, we can't. He is quite a way off the pace.
So Dennis Graff is just going into kind of the corner. I have no idea why it's called kind of the corner because it's in the lake district, and not like district, Great Lakes. He's just going over one of the old bridges and just trying to find as much speed as possible through these last couple of corners. As he goes go up the hill, which is it gets narrower and narrower, and when he gets to the top, Dennis Graff is now crossing the line. No improvement on Turek. He's not the only one without the checker flag. Everyone's almost going to come in. As we see Daniel Fraser going through the carousel, trying to make sure his car does not get unsettled. Smooth. As he goes through the kink. And no improvement.
Nope, and Torvik is the only car left without the checkered flag. Let's see how he crosses the line. He still hasn't got it. He's gonna keep going. And once he comes into the pits, the session will end shortly.
Yep, sure. Dennis Graff. Blake goes on improvement. Let's see what he does in the second set. He's got unsettled through the kink there. He went way too wide. Pushed way too hard.
Yeah, let's take another look at it.
He was
And
off.
fine margins here, but he was trying to track extend a
He
little
was,
bit too much.
I think he was actually up on his first sector actually, and he lost like 600 tenths. So I actually want to know what
Hamid
happened
has
to his
improved. He's up to 17th.
nice. His first sector was I wasn't he wasn't improving on the first sector. I don't know what happened in the second sector. I don't know what happened there, but something that has definitely gone wrong for Blake Moore. Dennis Graff is now going through the corners
Well,
here.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Well, Dennis Graff is now going through the final couple of corners as he goes up the hill again, the narrow hill. Let's see who will be his final lap. We'll still keep going. For the amount of time. Still keeping going.
Yeah, this session is not done yet. Though it looks like Dervik really wants to drag this on. His AI does this on purpose, says Franco. Maybe. It
Right.
might very well be, as Fraser's made the same mistake as Big Moore now.
Ah, bloody Bruce.
Clearly track extending a little bit too much again.
I think what happened was I think that they both took it like too flat or even took too much speed into the corner, and then it's just ran the car a little bit too wide onto the curb, and then it's just.
Well, you want to keep your car as straight as possible throughout that section to minimize the drag, but clearly taking an unorthodox line there.
Yeah, Sam Fax is now coming into the pits. I bet that is final run. Turek, he's. I don't think he'll be on his improvements. Always locked up.
Definitely not improving now.
Dennis Graff is just doing laps instead of just going for blustering speeds. I bet he's putting all tires on. But okay. I just don't want to see. Come on, Blake, you can do better than that. Coutinho is just going through the final couple of corners now, and just trying to make sure the car belts through this final corner just as much speed as possible. As he goes up the hill, as the track goes narrower and narrower, and when he gets to the top, Coutinho crosses the line. No improvements.
He does not improve.
Dennis Graff is still going.
Yes, he is. Ivan Matosturvik. Matosturvik.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he's just going up the hill.
He's going to finish this lap. Up the hill he goes. Definitely not an improvement given that it was a very scruffy lap. And now he's got the checkered flag. We're just gonna wait for him to come into the pits for him and the other drivers, and the session will be over.
Dennis Graff. I think the other drivers to the left on track is Turbik, Dennis Graff. I think there's some others as well. Whilst they're going into the pits. Oh, block up for Dennis Graff before entering the carousel.
In a last man standing competition, he would be a 40 times winner. Yes, absolutely right.
King of the hill. Dennis Graff is just. I think Dennis Graff and Toka like the only ones left on the track. No, I see like two other dots. It was just my eyes being. Dennis Graff is just using so much curve, just going up the hill to the narrow section. You can see the walls getting tighter and tighter. Quintino going up the hill, Turwick. I'm still going out there. Oh, Blake's still going out there. But however, he needs to come in because it's almost the end of the session. He wants to set the car ready for the next race. And Graf is still keeping on going, as well as Turwick and Quintino. So maybe they're doing something interesting. I don't know if the AI is doing this on purpose to make us entertain or something, but I'm fine with it.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just looking at some other things, not really sure what to say, to be honest.
Yeah, it's almost the end of the session, so it's like almost the end of everything. Not literally. Not literally. Like the end of the session thing. My brain rate is just low. Dennis Graff is just going through the king round now, and he hasn't improved through the second sector. And I'm pretty sure that Blake is gonna come in. Yeah, sounds correct. And he's in. The Scotsman's in the pits. oh wait! I found that Team Scotland Mercedes. You made a name change. That was brilliant, Flo. Dennis Graff, Contino. Dennis Graff is not coming into the pits. See what Contino's still going, and I bet Turbik as well is still going to keep on going. Dennis Graff's been doing 28 laps. Yeesh. Turbik is now trying to get as much grip as the tires as possible as it goes up the hill again. Got a 6 million time. Just crosses the line. He's not coming into the pits.
No, he's not, and looks like it's going to be a race to see which will happen first, him coming into the pits or time running out.
Yeah, King of the Hill by a mile. And the scrap is now going for the carousel. It's the King, and there's continued behind him. Not improved. But he's still fairly close, but he's not that close.
Yes, that's right.
Dennis Graff is just taking everything cautiously until he'll find a couple of corners. Dennis Graff going about as much speed into Western as possible. You can see the brakes are red hot. Dennis Graff is now coming up the hill. As he goes across the line, and he's finally coming
He's finally coming in. He's got the track to himself. Well, he's got that improvement done, so nicely executed. He'll be happy with that, I think. Obviously, though 11th is still pretty lowly.
But still, Contino has still a lot.
Here goes Dervik. Will he box at the end of this lap? No, he won't, so you'll be staying at least one more lap.
Contino's in the first sector.
Well, we still have these three guys left out on track. Quintino's up in the first sector, even though he's 3 tenths down. So it looks like you're actually faster than Graff in sectors 2 and 3. But he's really struggling with straight line speed, perhaps, which is why he lost sector 1. And now he's made another mistake here in towards left-hander there.
You can tell that Contino's cars are literally screaming up for help at the point because I think he has lost a lot of time. See this through the kink, and I was kind of correctly.
Yeah, 6 tenths down. He definitely could have found some more speed, but I guess not.
Yeah, indeed. Contino just taking a lot of curve, just trying to make sure the car just rolls through and just have a lot of speed, just trying to make the car come home in one piece. He not once any stupid mistakes. Contino goes up the hill as he powers down the straight, and he's going to cross the line. He's going to get another. No, he's going to go for another lap.
So it looks like the checkered flag will be out for the session before he gets to come into the pits.
Interesting. The work is now just going. He's just going around the final corner as he's just powering up the hill with the Audi's chassis underneath him. He's going as he crosses the line. No, he's not going into the pits, so I bet these two.
So looks like the clock will be first.
Contino is now actually now improving in the first section on his first.
3.5 tenths down though, so he's really struggling on the straights Must be having a power deficit for the time being or something.
Switch. There's been a little twitch from Contino coming in 10-7 as Contino goes through the carousel as he's trying to go flat through the kink right now. Yeah,
He's down.
Yeah, that mistake 7 cost him a lot. Here he goes going down into the first last corner. And then he's going to throw his car up the hill for one final lap, unless he's going to come into the pit, of course. It's Quintino crossing the line. No, he's going to go for one final lap? Because I missed that. Oh, he's going for one more lap.
He is. What about Matheus Turvik?
I bet he'll be staying up for one more lap, I think.
Might be. Let's see, is he going to get a pit indicator? He is not, so he's gonna carry on and end his session with a checkered flag. Just 30 seconds left in the session. I don't expect either of them to improve. Quintino is massively down in the first sector. And a little bit of a twitch there for the previous right-hander. Cost him some time, I think. But nevertheless...
Go through, and he's not there. And the check flags out.
Yep, checkered flag is out. There's the end of the session. We're just waiting on these two.
Quintino is just going through the final points now. Zavowing on the bridge, just seeing what's going on. As he goes over the curve, and he's just going over the hill and just using that Mercedes car just to get to the line, and that's it for Quintino.
Down. He's got the pit indicator too. Matheus Turvik will complete this session. He's 10th fastest, and so it's interesting. The cars 10th and 11th fastest were the last ones to cross the line in the session. But nevertheless, here we have a rundown of these results as Turvik is not going to improve. Graf is fastest from Parrish and Soppinen, then it is Gamba and Finks, Clark and Bobo, Gonzalez and McKenzie, Turvik and Quintino, Titkov and Moore, Piro and Fact, Campana and Hamid, Fraser and Skillen, Neller and Wee, and then finally it is Ron Mochin in last place. And the field seems to be a little bit more spread out than compared to Imola.
Yes, indeed. So hopefully this will not become a theme in the longer races like Spa or even Silverstone. So this could be interesting. Take away from Road America.
Yeah, indeed, well said.
Just Quintino finally come into the pits after very long time. So the corner from one last time, he's just gonna do it for himself. So he's just gonna go through onto Macedonia bridge thing. Oh, it always got a little. Oh, it's in the gravel.
He's gone off the track. What was he thinking there?
I think that was the first mistake that cost him. I think that was the first mistake all day that we've seen. So basically, we saw like mistakes. We didn't see them like go off directly off the track. So I'll say it's an improvement. But may come into the pits.
Well, the session is done now. Wait, he's going on after the end of the timer.
Yeah, in
Yes,
pre-season
he is.
testing they can continue if they don't want to pit.
Wow.
Dear God, pit already.
I think he's not. Do you think we should have to skip the session because of bloody Turwick? Please. I don't want to see Turwick around
We
that
want
track.
to see some Turwick lapping.
No.
Yes. He'll pit after this, I hope. I guess.
Hey. Just go. It's just easier. Right? So it's just cruising around just for fun. Wasn't. Coming up the hill now. Please take it. You absolute fool! What the hell? What is this?
He has 12 laps of fuel still, so he can go on.
No, please, I don't want to suffer through this.
He's really destroying my interest in anything.
Yeah, just end the session there. Whatever. I'll go away. Hurry, go. Well, I'm gonna watch this.
It's not my fault, it's Turwick's fault, so...
I know, it's just... It's not interest in everything.
Oh my gosh, he is destroying everything.
I mean, he stayed in the pits for quite some time. He was the last car to go out of the pits.
And he's ironically,
Yeah.
and ironically the same as Imola, so he was the last one as well.
Yeah, in Imola he was the last one as well.
I mean, at least he pitted
Yeah,
that one time.
there he pitted, but now he doesn't want to.
It's like,
Also, I think I need to... This is actually quite good because now I can see that I need to increase fuel consumption. And he pits, so that's session over. Finally.
Finally.
Well, we already read the results. We're not going to do this again. But that has been it from Day 2 here in North America. So thank you very much, guys. Dennis Graf is fastest today. Yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. My voice is just about done, so I think I'm going to go get some rest. But thank you so much once again. And we will see you again wherever we see you next for whatever happens next. I don't even know at this point. But thank you very much. We'll see you again soon, and bye-bye.
See you at the Hockenheim.